It just feels very soon for them to be going back.
I think I'm more terrified now than I have been since March.
I and my wife, I think, are much more trusting of the local council, the head teachers, teaching unions to make better decisions than our government.
Yeah, I just think it's just all a bit quick. I would rather, if I had my ideal solution, would be a just national lockdown for a few more weeks. It just feels very soon for them to be going back. They're due to go back on Tuesday, and we're very undecided whether we're even going to send them back at all at this point.
It is a massive mix of emotions, if I'm honest. One moment you can find yourself feeling quite confident. You know, our school, in the primary school, we had one case throughout September through to December, so you can feel quite confident. The school know what they're doing. They're very proactive. I feel like they're doing everything to keep my children safe. But then on the other hand, you've terrified, anxiety levels beyond anything that anyone could have ever had any kind of nightmares about ever in life. I think, you know, the potential that you're sending your children to somewhere where they could get a deadly virus that could not only cause them serious permanent damage, potentially bring it home to you.
I'm not comfortable at all. I think I'm more terrified now than I have been since March. I want to know why my school in Birmingham in Tier 4 is fine to open. I think Boris Johnson said this morning, schools are safe. I can't say that my school's safe. So I'm not sure how he can say that when schools in London and down south are deemed not safe to open. And all secondary schools are not safe.
I feel a little bit let down by the government, and I feel like they are making the same mistake that they've made previously in being reactive instead of proactive. It might get to a point where it gets even worse than it currently is. And then they'll make the decision to shut the schools. But by that point, it's too late. Rather than saying, let's put preventative measures in place before it gets to a stage where it is worse than it currently is.
I think school is doing everything that we can to keep ourselves safe and to keep the children safe. In terms of catching something, you could catch it going to the shops. So, you know, we're trying to do our best just to keep life as normal as we can for the children, but then for us to keep ourselves safe as well.
What I would say to teachers is, first of all, and to everyone, to parents, is thank you for everybody for the immense work that you've done to make schools safe. And I would stress that schools are safe, and as you know, the risk to kids is very, very small. And the risk to teachers, and obviously we'll do everything we can to protect teachers, but the risk to teachers is no greater than it is to anybody else in any other line of work. But we'll do it. I thank them for what they're doing.